There is a lot of false and inaccurate information about the RV industry, RV manufacturing, even the RV lifestyle across the internet and social media. And no platform is immune. YouTube, TikTok, Quora, Reddit, they are not immune to inaccurate information or false information. And if you're doing your homework for the first time because you're thinking, you know what, it might be really cool to get a travel trailer or fifth wheel or motorhome or toy hauler, it might be time to get the family away from all the chaos. And you come online to do a little bit of homework and you get two sides. You either get over-glorification of a certain niche of the lifestyle, or an over-glorification or a pedestal of a brand or a manufacturer. And then on the other side, you got Armageddon. Oh my God, it's brimstone and hellfire. I mean, that's the two sides you get. And why do you get that? You get that because of money. That's the plain and simple answer, okay? Now, there's a lot of layers to that, but I'm not going to get into those in this episode. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, the podcast. I'm the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business, as well as some other things. And when I'm talking about layers, I'm talking about there's more to it than money, but once you layer it down, it boils down to cash, money in the bank. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's say you're an over-glorification. Let's say you're going to put a brand on a pedestal. And we're going to pick on Grand Design for a minute, only because Grand Design sold to Winnebago, so we have some pretty good, detailed history about that. So, if you go back in time when Grand Design started, there was no negative videos. If there was negative videos about something going on or an article going on, you wouldn't really see it anymore after about a week or two. Now, I'm not going to tell you why. You can figure that out for yourself, okay? But the reality let's put Grand Design on this pedestal as the best of the best of the best of the best. No one's better. And we're going to make everybody catch up to Grand Design. We're going to have the best marketing strategy that's ever been around. Even though they're built with the same components, same structural integrity, same pretty much processes as 99% of the manufacturers out there, we're going to put it on this pedestal. And it did really well. For years, it was, I want a Grand Design, I want a Solitude, I want a Momentum, I want a Reflection, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Well, now you fast forward. The company sold after 4 years, 5 years of being in business, sold to Winnebago for hundreds of millions of dollars, huge amounts of profits for the investors that were into that manufacturer. And now Winnebago's in the middle of a class action lawsuit dealing with frame failure / frame flex. So it's like, that throws people for a little bit of a loop. Like, how did they go from this to dog shit real quick? Well, the answer to that is over-glorification. They were after money. They did a great job with it. I'm a capitalist. I'm not going to talk crap about it. I'm going to actually applaud them and high-five them. If I could start a company and know in 5 years I'm going to make $500 or $600 million, shit, I would do it too. Let's be real. And if you don't think you would do it, just look yourself in the mirror, right? If you could go back in time and you knew that if you had the right marketing strategy and the right coloring and the right lighting of anything, a car, a boat, a mobile home, whatever, and you knew if you built it up for 5 years and you built it to the monster it became, you sold it off for $500 or $600 million, you wouldn't do that? That's where it kind of comes from. So it's about money. So there are people who tag on to that. You have corporate RV dealership YouTubers that hold on to those coattails because it gives them views, ad revenue, brand deals. Dealerships pay them to come and do their walkthroughs. Manufacturers pay them to come do their walkthroughs and glorify their product and talk really good about their product. They don't talk about the other stuff, if you get my drift. While on the other side of things, you have hellfire and brimstone. And I pick on Liz Amazing, okay? And I'm not picking on her because I don't like her or anything. I'm picking on her because she's the biggest. And she's a recognizable name in the industry and on YouTube. Everything's hellfire and brimstone. Everything's a piece of shit. Everything's a pile of crap. Everything's horrible. Now, she's never going to get brand deals. She's never going to get sponsorships. So negative and positive, hell and heaven, make money. And it's sexy. And it's sexy to see a title saying, customer had floor rotten, manufacturer sucks. And then the brand of the RV is blanked out with somebody saying it like this. I'm going to click on that. What manufacturer's that? You know, I mean, it's not clickbait, because if it was clickbait, it wouldn't have happened to the people. But it's so hard not to click on the negative thing. If today I told you that Donald Trump is getting impeached and marched out of office by the Marine Corps, you would instantly drop what you're doing and click and watch. Whether you're a fan of Donald Trump, whether you're Republican or Democrat, you're going to stop what you're doing and you're going to come watch me film Donald Trump getting arrested and escorted out of the White House. Because it's must-watch TV.